Hey, look at him. My name is Uncle Greedy, and I was a judge in a small town called Devine Waters. And I've been summoned by the Don to hold his case here in Devine Waters. And he said that I needed to go somewhere, something called a Scott, and explain what it is that we's talking about, that we talked about. And if I Skype it, then they can come back. So they said that I need to explain what's going on first, and then they's gonna get back with me. But I just wanted to know I ain't gonna be sitting on hold for too long, because I'm gonna go right on in and tell them that no, I won't have him preside his case here. We him and to live in our own free state, own free will. Now he might want us to be able to preside for him, but he ain't finna bring that trouble here, because we ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all I need for him to know. That we the people ain't got nothing at all to do with what's going on with him, between him, the FBI, the Don, the president, the current president, and none of the past presidents. That us ain't got nothing at all to do with it. Not around here. We ain't. We respect you in your respective places, and we thank you for always respecting us in ours and leaving us alone. Here in Divine Waters, we deal with our own social issues. We's not trying to employ nobody else from outside of what we got going on around here. We got enough going on around here as it is. These young people have been sat up in the schoolhouse for 9, 10, 12 hours a day, and don't now one of them, not neither one of them, either one of them, either one of them, know how to plant a garden and sustain life. They own way of life. Ain't no waters in places. It costs so much money to dig a well. So much money to dig a well. And then it's just flooding everywhere else, and it doesn't make sense. Not much to do with me. Then they want to come over here and ask old Greeley about signing off on a warrant. 2 days later, after he done visited, somebody else come. They having troubles getting the warrant signed. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. Nothing. I's not trying to bring the Dons and none of them down. I leave them alone. I put them over there where they is, and I let them stay there. Because it ain't got nothing to do with Divine Waters. We people who follow after peace with all means. Us not trying to start no conflicts. Us not trying to see our young boys' lives destroyed. Distraught. And for what? What do they possibly gain when they engage in games that you call war? What's the race thing? Is it just a theory? He who make it past the finish line, he won the race fair and square? Or is it the color of his skin that makes him a race? What is a race anyway? What's a human? Right here suddenly, when the black gal was going to be sworn in to be one of the Supreme Courts, and she didn't want to get into your theories of woke and womanness, refer to your biological scheme as to what a woman is. It ain't on the docket what a woman is. She kept it real with you, and you still couldn't deal with it. It woke up a whole new movement. What's a woman? What's a woman? You know what a woman is. You ain't got to keep asking her. She ain't got the answers for you that you looking for. You digging, just looking for something. That ain't what she's trying to do. It's going to take more women who scrape and fail to get us there. Because you got a whole lot of people who still living in the biblical principles. The principles of the Bible, I'm going to die hard. I'll die for it. You'll die for what? Your belief of what's real. You'll die for your belief, or will you die for what's real? You'll take the life of another based simply on what you believe in. And then people want to come to me after they done got in trouble, after the fact. Don't know how to plant or stalk a cone. Don't know how to plant a tree, but always wanting to dig one up and always looking for something to eat. But you know what? I don't blame it on them. I blame it on systems up against humanity that make you have to realize it. Yet we follow. We continue to follow after those patterns. We continue to look for ways that we know are wrong. We want to follow after them because the majority, or because somebody over here said I should follow after that. When deep down in your spirit, you want to say, no, I don't want to. But then you can't. Cheering deny their voice, cheering deny their opinion. They can't say no, or they might be backhand into the next of week. Whatever they knock into. All kind of seen all kind of things and heard all kind of stories. And it ain't shown to protect the innocent. Who protecting the innocent in their home when we can't have mental health facilities set up so that people can freely go up in there and say, look, I'm thinking about hurting someone. I'm just so angry and I'm so mad and I don't even know why. And then you're going to be even more angry and more mad when they send you a big ass bill in the mail. I'm so inclined into my own spirit to believe that this money thing going to soon be obsolete. It's going to be something that us not going to need no more just to live. Somewhere through all this chaos that I've been born into, we're going to find our way back to one another. And we're going to try to pull that chain. We're going to try to pull that chain and we're going to hang on. And we're going to create a bond so strong that the earth shall survive. That the earth will continue to provide. And death shall be as aroma. It shall be so distant in our wind that people will learn that everybody ain't your friend. But it's a lot of friendly people out there. It is. Everybody not a predator. It's a lot of them out there though. They prey upon a whole lot of things. It's just a wide thing that people prey upon. How can we pull ourselves back from? I believe we're in the healing process. The acknowledging, the talking about it, the communicating about it, the being able to listen to what someone else has to say. My opinion's not the only one that matters. Sometimes listening to others is important to me, but learning how to listen has become more important to me because I always express my opinion in the heat of the conversation. And sometimes when the conversation is so compelling inside of me is done, sometimes I just don't even want to talk anymore. That was not the norm for me. I liked listening and hearing the storytelling, but maybe I let it build up. Maybe I should have begun to express myself a long time ago and say no when I mean it. Stand behind what I mean and mean it. It's just so hard. Judge not that ye be not judged. Tell you. I feel like you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you. If you ask me, you don't want to hear what I have to say, then don't ask me. Just tell me how you feel. Don't ask me how I feel. Then you try to maneuver my feelings to exist with yours. You want our feelings to line up, well, that's just not how I feel. I might not be lived it. Talk what you know, testify what you live, what you see. You know, don't make up no lies. I'm trying to learn that along the way. Just this time I was sitting out in this big old really nice black car, and the lady walked out the bank and she said, "That's a nice car." And I said, "Mm-hmm." She said, "That's your car?" And I said, "Mm-hmm." And then the owner of the car walked out the door. And I felt bad. This pig right there. I ain't had to lie about it. No, it's not my car, but it is a nice car. But I just I wanted it to be my car. Yeah. We want things. Did I want to take it from her? No. No. Just because I say mine don't mean I really want it or would go to a certain levels to take it. No. It was a thing in the moment. Yes. Yes, this is my car. Yes. But it's really not mine. We say things and then we don't understand why. Why didn't I just be honest? I was caught up in the moment. Even though I didn't want my car. My favorite would be a BMW, the 7 Series. The 90s or the early 2000 model. Really nice to me. A Jeep Wrangler. I love those too. But I don't want to try to take somebody else's vehicle from them. I see some strange things in the list that sometimes we'll go to take something that ain't ours. We should never, if somebody say no, stop. Stop. It's not easy. It's not easy to just stop and walk away. It's not easy. In desperation, they cry, no, 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 no. And we still take them anyway. Power to overcome any of my challenges that would make me not know that no means no. To back up and to say, I hear you. I had a hard time hearing that no sometimes. When I wanted something, I wanted it. And I didn't hear no that easily. I'm getting to that point where I hear you. And I go. I don't even discuss it. I hear you. I don't try to persuade why it's going to be for the better or none of that. Being a mom, you have children to be safe. Have a great evening. Have a great evening. Feel better right now, okay? Because I just want the Don to know that, nope, it won't be me presiding his case. They not bringing it to Devine Waters, no. No, we can't do that. Have a good evening. And I look forward to getting your letter in the mail soon as possible. You guys said that all I had to do was Skype you guys, and you's gonna let me know that you got my Skype. Mm-hmm.